How is the Soul Fam doing? What is up, my beautiful people? Another day, another week of evolution, yes. Another week of connection to the spiritual. Another week of aha moments, downloads, and upgrades, of course. Another week, another day of the beautiful life we have here in the 3D, yes. Awesome. Alright, let me know, guys, if the music is well, if you guys can hear it as well, and if you guys can hear my voice. At this moment, I invite Spirit to be with us in this live, so we can access the deepness that is within our hearts and the true guidance that is within the cosmos. Yes. Spirit is here. Alright, my beautiful soul fam. How is everyone? What's up, Aaliyah? Hello, Omkra. How you doing, man? Hello, Christina. Hello, a singing bird. I got the keys. Let's go. Namaste. Namaste. Meditative. Hello, how's it going, my fellow light warrior? Let's go. Hello, Queen Alien. Hello, I am. What's up, guys? You guys were here early. Let's get it. Awesome. You did not miss anything, Omkra. We are just beginning this live right now. Yes. You did not miss anything. But thank you for being here, my friend. Yeah, I can catch a rare live because I'm homesick. Hello, Soul family. Let's go, Queen Alien. We only see you on Fridays, Queen Alien, because we know that you are working. Putting in work in the 3D, of course, because those bills gotta get paid, right? Yes. Let's accept the smoke of the Palo Santo into our aura, fellas, and women as well, fellas. How do you say fellas? Like a female fellas. Dudettes and dudes, yes. My beautiful divine feminines and my beautiful divine masculines. Let's accept the cleansing of the Palo Santo into our aura, yes? By consenting to it in our mind, we are accepting it in our aura and allowing it to do its job through its properties of healing and facilitating the letting go of the impurities in your aura, yes. Hello, Grace. How are you doing? Peace. Let's go. Peace to all, of course. Hello, Slippy Moth. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Both of you and the music are perfectly audible. Thank you so much for that, Singing Bird. Appreciate that. Hello, Sarah. Let's go. I'm very well, thank you. I've been transmuting energies and praying and meditating. Let's go, Christina. Always putting in work with her spiritual discipline, like always. How are you, Edgar? Thank you for asking, Christina. I'm doing great. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. I got a much needed rest yesterday from a lot of moving and motion and action that I was taking. Yesterday was a nice day of relaxation. So I'm feeling very, very good, very, very motivated. A little on the, I guess, lazier side from the energy that I was expressing yesterday. But it's okay. We're back to putting in work. Yes? One more time. Man, I'm really going through this Palo Santo. Yes. In la catch, Edgar, which means you are another me. Oh, that's awesome. I never heard of that before. That's awesome. You are another me. Practicing the law of one. I see. I got the keys. Very cool. Very cool. I didn't know that. I always learn something new from you guys. There's so much to learn. There's so many things, so many ways and techniques, and even just history and lessons and guidance to learn from many, many different type of spiritual practices and religions, yes. A lot of us as well, as light workers, we're going to be guided towards different religions and practices just because it vibes more with our aura, with our avatar, and of course with our purpose and things like that, yeah. And our destiny. What up, Pushel? Let's go. Thank you for being here. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. Okay, so my beautiful light workers are finally here together again for another awesome Wednesday of catching up to our spirituality and returning back to our higher selves again, returning back to the highest realms. Because it's not easy, man. It's not easy going back into the 3D and having to deal with certain people, having to deal with certain jobs, having to deal with certain classes, having to deal with certain thoughts and energies that are not your own, but disrupt you. We all have to go through these things. And a lot of the times, they are mandatory for our evolution. So every now and then, it's nice to have Edgar have a live so he can come as a little pit stop for us light workers so we can return back to spirit again. Yes. Edgar, how long does your Palo Santo, last since you use it frequently? Man, I only actually use it, guys, during these lives. I rarely use it on my own anymore. I used to use it a lot, but I rarely use it anymore because I just don't really need it anymore to clear energy. It's more of when I'm right here because it helps with intention as well. So I've had these. I had like 5 sticks for about 6 months already, and I'm already down to like 3 or 2.5, from 5 to 2.5, so halfway, 6 months of Palo Santo. Yes, the reason I got Palo Santo was because that exactly. It smelled better than sage. Sage burns really quickly as well, and it goes away fast, right? Palo Santo lasts forever. Hey fam, just joined after a few deep breaths. Let's go FSBS. I love that. I love the deep breathing. I love the breath work. Very, very good stuff. Very good stuff. Alright guys, so like the title says of this video, of today's pit stop, of today's live, love, the energy of love. What is love exactly? Is love everything? Or is love just something that we dream for? Yes? No, of course not. You see, in the spiritual circles, we get a lot of love is the most powerful energy in existence. And it is. Yes. But a lot of people, especially in the spiritual community, like to give off the impression that love is just passive. Yeah? Like love is just, you just chill and don't do anything. But that's not the case, my friends. You see, God is both passive and motion. God is both active and still. So God is love, which means love is also both active and still. There are times where you need to be still to magnetize love towards you. And there are times where you need to pierce the cosmos. Love is the only energy in the cosmos, my friends, that is able to pierce. If two people love each other, truly love each other, and they are from all the way to different parts of the world, they're going to do anything in their power to come together. That, my friends, is the most powerful energy that pierces the cosmos. It's also a force. Yes? An electrical force. How do you guys think when you guys are talking to your twin flames telepathically? That is a force. That is electricity, my friends, that your twin flame is sending to you telepathically. Force throughout the cosmos, sending it right to you because you are magnetizing it. That's how powerful love is. So if any of you at this moment find yourself in a twin flame journey, or believe that you're going to find your soulmate, or a twin flame, or in one of these spiritual evolution experiences with another soul, if you feel this in your heart, that this is the absolute truth, then there's nothing that you need to worry about. There's nothing that you need to hold back on. And there's no concerns at all. The only thing that you have to do is to just trust yourself. Yeah? Trust yourself and trust the universe's path for you. If you feel this in your heart, you are creating a spark. You are creating a force in the cosmos. Okay? When you feel this truly in your heart, the timeline is created for you to walk on. That timeline is an electrical pulse symbol created in the cosmos, a force that you created with your mind and your intention. You see how powerful love can be? You see why you want to be able to move from love? Your intentions come from love. If it's not for someone else, it's for yourself. Yes? And it's never, ever, ever to put fear in someone else. It's never, ever to put fear in yourself. Because when you start moving from fear, you are doing the opposite of love. And thus putting yourself in the lower dimensional spaces. Yes? I need to increase the sensitivity. I'm not feeling the density of the energy. Aboard in Spain. The density of the energy, interesting. Why would you want to feel the density of the energy? How do you know when you're doing telepathy with your twin? Okay, it can be in many different ways. All telepathy is thought forms that are created in the astral realm, right? And if you are thinking of someone, it means you are matching to that person's energy because you are literally thinking of them, right? So when you match to their energy, you are creating electrical signal that matches to their frequency, okay? And you're doing this all in the cosmos. You're doing all this in the astral realm. So even just by thinking of somebody, you're already sending signals, telepathic signals in the brain, right? So a lot of the times when you can think of someone and it's just something really like 3 seconds thinking about that person, right? And it might not do much, right? The other person might not feel it. But let's say you're thinking about a person a lot, right? Like almost like obsessed about this person, always thinking about them every day. You're going to send, for sure they're going to feel it, and then they're going to start thinking about you, right? Especially if they know you. If they don't know you, then obviously there's not real true connection there. But if they know you, right, they're gonna start thinking about you as well. You're kind of creating like a connection love spell type of thing just by thinking about them a lot. That's why fantasizing, right, about your love and you, it's like creating a timeline with this. Yes, right. So when you are aware of this, Xander, right, like if you're a spiritual person and you're aware of the telepathy and stuff like that, you can then actively, right, on purpose, right, because you know your abilities, you're spiritual, you can actively then send telepathic signals towards them on purpose, right, rather than just thinking about them and then connecting with them. You can send them signals by thinking about them. You could even send them a message in the mind, okay, and they might even get it in a different way through feeling or whatever, things like that, right? That's why fantasizing, again, the power of the feminine energy, right? When you are fantasizing a lot, okay, creating scenarios in your mind, you're actually creating timelines, okay? You're creating timelines, and by doing that, you are magnetizing those timelines towards your life, right? So if you're actively thinking about something over and over and over again, right, creating this timeline over and over and over again, right, in your mind every day, you're most likely to walk to that, right? It's that simple. All of us, every single one of us here is creating our own timelines. Ravenous with the super chat. Thank you so much, Ravenous. I really do appreciate that. Once again, you're a G. Thank you so much. Cheers. Let's see. First experience the love within so you can meet the same love you have discovered you've always had within. Yes, exactly, exactly. Exactly. Very wise statement there, FSPS. Very wise statement. Spain is beautiful. I've never been to Spain. Um, I'm a big soccer fan, so I like Barcelona and Real Madrid and all that stuff. But I've never been over there, so never know how it is. I'm not really called to go to Spain anyway. I'm more called to go to like Tibet, Himalayas, Southeastern Asia, definitely. True, was thinking about him for a long time and then thought about the thing he didn't do, then he did it. Lol, you just made me think of someone just by saying this. It's like saying, don't think of a purple elf. Exactly, peace with. Exactly, exactly. And here's the funny thing, guys. A lot of our thoughts day to day and our awareness to our thoughts, they come at us, and we are unconscious of them, right? So a lot of times, and this is especially true, you have to be very aware of your thought patterns, especially when you are in your dark night of the soul, right? If you're in the beginning part of your alchemic journey, right, and you're still going through lots of darkness and a big metamorphosis, big change, rising phoenix, right? You need to be able to be very aware in this stage, be very, very aware of every single energy you are receiving. Because a lot of the times in our day to day, we're receiving energy and it'll take us somewhere completely different, right? It'll take us to a scenario that we created, that we're fighting with somebody else, right? That, you know what I mean? And we have to catch ourselves with these scenarios because these scenarios can take us to darker and darker and lower thoughts, right? Remember to catch yourself, especially in the dark night of the soul, guys. Very important to be aware of every single thought, right? In your day to day, you're going to be unconscious of them, right? So every now and then, if you get reminded, possibly by your spirit guides, like, hey, yo, Edgar, you're thinking of this right now, and you're creating this whole scenario, and this whole scenario is going to a lower and lower scenario, okay? So if you get reminded by your guides like that, stop right away, tell yourself, I don't consent to this scenario, I don't consent to this energy, and let it go, right? Because that, my friends, is going to spiral and spiral and spiral, and it's going to be some negative energy that's going to be even more difficult later to transmute it. How can I raise my vibrations when I'm sick? Interesting question, Queen Alien. The way I did it was just meditating, okay? And because I was very sick, probably like a month ago, and I had a really bad toothache, right? And it was terrible. The only way I really got by those first couple of days of pain was just from meditation, right? And practicing detachment, Queen Alien. And also practice the law of assumption, right? Assume that you're fine already, right? Like in your mind. Or know, this will pass. This will pass. Right now, even if I'm sick, I still feel great. Right now, even if I'm sick, I'm still in my highest timeline, right? Just because you're sick doesn't mean that you can't still say your regular affirmations, right? Do not let a little bit of the sickness, which is more of the 3D, interrupt your stillness within, yes? It's more of a perspective thing. Meditation will also help, obviously, if you do your deep breaths and things like that. If when you're meditating, you can get your mind off of the 3D, you know what I mean? Which means your sickness as well. And I know sometimes when you're sick, it might be hard to breathe if you're congested or whatever. Maybe just breathe in through the mouth instead. Hey, why are dreams so lucid now? I have dreams like I can't detach from them reality, okay? Also sleep paralysis and negative demonic attacks. Yeah, so you may be one of these light workers, right? That can astral travel. and you're getting there. Okay, meaning the closest way to astral travel is through lucid dreaming and sleep paralysis. I used to have these a lot, especially sleep paralysis. Lucid dreaming was every now and then, but sleep paralysis was very big with me. Okay, I know that in order for you to um, truly begin to get out of your body and things like that, you have to lose the fear. So right now for you, I think what's going on with you is you're, again, since we're all evolving, we're all realizing our powers, even, by the way, which is crazy, we're all realizing our abilities even without healing all the way, right? Our abilities are just going to come and we're unhealed. And if anything, that can be even scarier sometimes because things are coming, your intuition's coming, you start seeing things and you're unhealed, so they can really mess with you. And I think that's what's going on with you, I am. So right now you're in a state of a lower frequency, right? You might even be close to where like the black phase is or the dark night of the soul part of the alchemy is, right? The beginning part. So you're still dealing with lots of darkness, right? Lots of blockages. And if you're still dealing with this and you are starting to get your abilities, right? Which is being able to go into astral realm. You cannot enter the astral realm completely if you still have the energy of fear attached to you, okay? So for you, what you need to do is you need to locate what these demonic attacks are attacking you, right? What are they attacking? What insecurities are they attacking, right? There's obviously some insecurities inside of you, right? Blockages. And these are the ones where these demonic entities enter, right? That they can enter there because everything on the other side is energy. So if they have a certain energy, which is a lower energy, and then you're have this insecurity, they're going to enter that energy like that, okay? And then they're going to cause disruption and you know, denseness and all that stuff. So for you, I suggest locate your there's something very deep in here, right? So this is the same thing that happened to me as well. And there's certain insecurities that you have, right? That these lower energies will attack when you are dreaming, okay? For me, one of the big ones, and I always say this, is the fear of failure. It was for me, okay? And so I would have dreams where I was failing at things, right? Or I was regressed, or I wasn't good enough, or whatever, right? So these are insecurities that they're attacking. You need to find these insecurities, yes, and you need to do your affirmations, which is most likely root chakra affirmations against these insecurities, deeply believing them so you can let them go, yes? Inner child healing. That's what's going on with you, I am. Okay. Edgar, were you ill recently? Yeah, well, not ill, but I was pretty sick, maybe like about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. Been there with false twin. Could even feel him pleasuring himself over me. Jesus. Yeah. False twins. Always a lesson learned, right? Always a lesson learned. I completely lost my voice again. Wondering if it's symbolic. Interesting. If you lost your voice, it could be something with your throat chakra, Queen Alien. Yes. Think about it could be symbolic. Think about what is going on with your life right now, Queen Alien. What is it, the theme that you are learning right now, right? What people are you dealing with? What lesson are you learning? And this might be closing, or at least this scenario that you're in might be teaching you to keep your mouth quiet, right? In certain things, probably, or the opposite, right? It's probably teaching you to speak your truth because it has something to do with the throat chakra. This year, on the night of March 31st, I have seen real UFOs in the sky with my own eyes for the first time in my life. Is this a sign that my vibration has increased? Yes, 100% it's a sign. 100% it's a sign that you've increased. It means that your third eye is no longer calcified. Right, so when you are so asleep in the matrix, in the 3D, you have literally no connection at all to spirit, so you have no spark of the Kundalini energy at all. No spark. If you have no spark of the Kundalini rising through your root chakra, it won't go all the way to your third eye chakra, which means your third eye is calcified. There's no life in your third eye. There's no feeling in your third eye. Yes? But for you, since the third eye is the gateway to the spirituals, where you can see things in the spiritual, not with these eyes, but with your real eye, right? You can feel things. It means that you are opening your third eye, which means that you are returning to spirit, my friend. Your frequency is rising. That's exactly what is happening. Now, that your frequency is rising, yes? Look into your chakras, my friend. Look into which chakra are you most likely blocked the most, which I'm almost 100%, it's the root chakra. Yes, you have lots of fears. The fears are your limits in this world, yeah. Clear your fears and return back to your divinity again. I have also seen UFOs post-awakening when I'm high in frequency. So I do think that it's the galactics here now, high frequency, and that we can only see them when it, yes, 100% correct, Christina. 100% correct. Again, everything is dimensional awareness, right? It's the same thing that I always say, guys. Dimensional spaces and awareness. If you are in a lower dimension where fear is, yes, it's going to block you from the truth. But if you are in a higher dimensional space where there's only love and there's no fear, the spiritual opens up again. And you will be able to see everything again. Yes. Including the awesome Octarians and Pleiadians in our galactic family. And this is the same here. This is the same in the astral realm. And this is the same in your mind. It never changes. We are always in the astral at this moment, in the mind. Our mind is the astral. Our thoughts are the astral, yes. Really cool, Christina, really cool. I haven't seen any UFOs myself, personally. I haven't seen anything in the sky like that. So that's really cool, Christina, really awesome. I also started seeing them around that time this year. Interesting. There's probably some type of portal there around that time, yes? Stargate, most likely, that opens around that time. You're welcome, I am. I have felt a lot of crown chakras vibrations lately. Interesting. Then that means you are opening your upper chakras as well. Remember, the crown chakra has 3 different parts of it, okay? I'll probably talk about this later, but I'm definitely going to make a video about this because the ego itself is connected a little bit to the crown chakra. I know that's kind of crazy, right? But there really is a crown chakra behind you right here, right? There's the middle part of the crown chakra and then the front part of the crown chakra, which is kind of like your third eye. All parts very important. And also why the ego also is a part of your spiritual journey, which resides here. I'll talk about that later on. Question, is there any guidance or channel messages I'd have to know from Pleiades, my angel guides? Curiosity rushing in. You should always be curious. You should always, absolutely always be curious about any form of guidance that the spiritual has, yes. Yes, even for myself. All the curiosity in the world. I ask all types of questions until I'm content, and then I ask again, and then I ask again, just to get enough clarity. And they are happily to answer. Your guides will always be happy to answer. It is their job. Let's see if we can invite spirit in, yes? There is more power in you than you think. In your thought patterns, in your habits. You've been led to believe that you are powerless, and it is not true. Believe in your power. Believe in your love. And the universe will respond. "333 on the clock, baby. Let's go." Woo! That felt more like for everyone. It was for you as well, FSBS, but this felt like for everybody here. Yeah. Wow. Made my vision a little blurry as well. Woo. Wow. Very high energies, very, very high energies. You are 100% right about me. Fear always kicks in because I am surrounded by lots of toxic people. Yes, yes, yes. Thus is the life of an alchemist. Yes, of course. But here's the cool part, Tokir. You are an alchemist now, baby. Yeah. Meaning, we are not like other people. We are not blind to our emotions. We are not blind to our alchemy within. We're not blind to any of that. Yes. We can see that now. Other people, when negative opinions come in and their own programming come in, they don't have ammo because they're not alchemists, which is unfortunate. But we do. We have ammo. It is literally our purpose to be able to do this. And so right now, Tokir, you're training yourself. Remember and remind yourself. Every single time that you are dealt with lower energies, it is a challenge of the universe. For you, to overcome. So you can become a better alchemist. This is your craft now. And I've been saying this a lot, but man, this rings in the heart. Just like a mechanic, just like a carpenter, just like anybody, an artist takes pride in their work, views their trade, views their purpose as an art form. So can you, my friend. This is your craft, guys. Alchemy is your craft. Every day, it's like you're a sculptor. You have to be chipping away at your inner body, making it better and stronger. Your light body, yes? Think of it as your craft, guys. You are practicing your craft. Every time you go in the mind and you transmute, you get stronger and stronger and stronger in the mind. Your mind also has a muscle. And you're, right here. Boom, right? Hello, Angel Alchemy. Thank you for being here, my friend. Toxic people tend to try to condition us to go into lower frequencies. I feel like I am rewiring myself right now. You definitely are a Christina, 100%. All of us right now at this moment are literally deprogramming ourselves from all the toxicity and returning back to our light, our divinity again, yes. I would be so grateful for any advice. Of course, Angel Alchemy. Of course. So, what type of advice do you want? Do you want to connect to spirit and get some advice from your spirit guides? Or is there something that you're going through right now? Anything. Root chakra, blockage, sacral chakra, opening the third eye chakra, returning to the light body. What is it? You can go ahead and ask if you want to. Pardon, Edgar-san. Still child here as if. You're funny, Okra. I like that though. I like the Edgar-san thing. I appreciate that. I still get that moment of my family telling me what to do, suggesting suggestion, and that especially when I don't need any of it, no voice right. They are not toxic, but too concerned and protective. That's the. I mean, that can be a form of toxicity, right? It's not like it's a bad like. It's not like they're doing it intentionally for you. They're probably doing it out of love, right? Like a lot of families are like this. Um, they families get unfortunately they get programmed by the matrix, right? The matrix is gonna program, and then it's gonna think like, oh, you know what? Uh, they're gonna think like, yo, you know what? My son and my daughter, they gotta get a good job, they gotta go to work, and they gotta make money, or blah 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 blah, right? So they get programmed. So they're doing it from love, right? Obviously, it depends on the family, but most likely they're doing it from love, even if they're still asleep. So a lot of the times, as us as light workers, we always have to keep the perspective, right? A perspective of wisdom, guys, right? Keep the perspective of like, if I was my parents, I'd probably be them. You know what I'm saying? And if they were me, they would be me, right? We're not different. We're just in different roles at different times, right? Everything is timing. So they're playing their role, right? Their role is to throw some shots at me, so then I'm able to, transmute that and become a better alchemist, right? So then I can become, uh, uh, feel good enough in my inner child, right? So then I can move with purpose in my soul's purpose, right? Whatever it is that you're doing, get your abundance and all that stuff. So remember to keep the perspective, okay, Omkra? Remember to keep perspective. Perspective is key with when it comes to this journey. Hi, I'm a new subscriber. Hello, Wanda. I just discovered you this morning, and you have taught me so much, and your content resonates with me. Let's go, Wanda. I'm happy to be a subscriber. Thank you. Let's go, Wanda. Thank you for being here again. If anybody is new here, by the way, and this is your first time watching me and all that cool stuff, yes, go check out. We have a Discord community for light workers. If you guys still haven't found your soul fam, your soul tribe, all that cool stuff, it's called the Lighthouse, my friends. All the awesome, cool people that are here, that are spreading their light and also their wisdom, are also in there. You don't have to feel lonely anymore, and you don't have to feel misunderstood. The link is in the video description down below, if you feel called to it, of course. The way I learned to lucid dream because of night terrors was to always be on the lookout for clues that you're dreaming. Wow. When I noticed one, I would pinch myself or lightly bite my tongue. See, that's the problem with me, right? I've always had problems. I'm not an astro traveler, right? So I've always had problems astro traveling, right? Getting out of my body. I got out of my body once, and like I fizzled out. But again, it's just the fear, right? I let the fear energy come in. Once the fear energy comes in, which is usually the fear of death, right? It does feel like you're dying a little bit when you're getting out of your body, because you're not breathing anymore, right? It feels weird. And I was like, oh, I'm not breathing anymore, right? So I got scared, got shot right back into my body. Yeah. So yeah, that's really cool that you can do that, Christina. Whenever I notice that I'm in a dream, like the dream seems to take me back in again. Like I'll notice I'm like, oh, I'm in a dream, and then randomly I'll start going right back into the dream. It like sucks me back in. Craft your creativity. It is unique because you are as well. Very, very true, FSPS. Very true. And yes, guys, yes, like, yeah, you gotta look at this as your craft. You know what I mean? You gotta look at your alchemy, your inner alchemy, as your craft, man. You're a yogi, man. Peace be with me. I moved to a new home today. Have my ancestors or spirit warriors or got any messages for me for this chapter of life? Okay, let me invite spirit in again. And keep it zen. I see happiness. I see happiness. I see them. I see like this. I'm only seeing pictures. I'm not getting any clear audience or anything. I'm not getting them talking to me. But I see them happy. Yes. Happy that you are taking action. Yes. Happy that you are taking risks. Happy that you are doing different things. You are moving to places. This is needed for your evolution. And you knew this already, didn't you? Peace be with you. Yes. You knew this already. Very good. Keep following your intuition. Your spirit guides are always by your side. Yes. Beautiful. By the way, that felt like a masculine spirit guide. Peace be with me. This I channeled. What are your spirit guides right now? It felt like a masculine one. So I don't know if you have maybe a loved one that passed away or something like that, or maybe someone that you know, possibly ancestor. Yeah. Third eye is going crazy. Hi Edgar, which chakra needs my attention most? I feel like I'm always working on my root chakra. That's the number one chakra you should be working on, is the root chakra. But of course, after we've done a lot of work on the root chakra and we still can't find anything, it's probably the other chakras, obviously. Yes. Okay, spirit's definitely here now. Let me try and tap into your energy, Grace. Yes. I still feel I'm tapping into your inner child a little bit. I still feel like it is not feeling completely 100% safe, right? Which again, Grace, this still feels like a root chakra thing. There's some safety that you need to feel safe, Grace. Yeah, your inner child doesn't feel safe in certain. This is not all the time. This feels like in certain areas, certain environments, possibly certain people, are making you feel unsafe. Let's see what else I can get. Okay. Okay, so I see now. I do see very okay, so your chakras are blocked, Grace. I feel your root chakra, your sacral chakra, all of these right here, like the four ones, are like blocked. Not like totally terrible, obviously, but it's more like your root chakra that is causing this blockage, right? It's like a lot of you have lots of fears and you don't feel safe. Your inner child doesn't feel safe. I can feel it, big time. Yeah, in certain situations. Okay, so I suggest, and by the way, I think this is where all this stems from. Okay, if you don't feel safe where you, in yourself, in your body, right, or comfortable in your body, or in your environment, like especially your inner child, if it feels like unsafe, it's also gonna feel some form of guilt and stuff like that. Um, uh, and shame, which could also is also blocking the sacral chakra. Okay, so this might be your environment. I suggest you try to move from environment, try to move away from some people. Okay, and focus again on your inner thoughts. Okay. Yes. Okay, you gotta focus more on your inner thoughts, obviously. So in your inner alchemy. Okay, but there are certain things and certain scenarios that are possibly causing this. By the way, this is everybody, okay? Everyone has blockages on all the chakras. Okay, so no worries if I say there's a bunch of blockages and stuff like that. Everybody has them. Okay. Last night I dreamed I went to a new city. We lost then a big ship with some people come to support me. The guy hugged me. Very interesting. You're having good dreams then. Possibly hitting other timelines, possibly hitting other possibilities that you're creating in your mind, of course. Alright, perspective. I was mentioning that to someone on Discord about half an hour ago. Also, you and me, Edgar, do have the same life path. Hey, let's go, life path 7s. Let's go, life path 7s. I'll tell you something about life path 7, man. It's not easy being a life path 7, yeah? Because you're very different from others. You're very much of a loner. A lot of times you kind of need your own energy. And a lot of people don't understand sometimes. And it's hard to explain it to them. And here's the thing about life path 7s as well. Life path 7s can be so incredibly logical and so science-y, even though they're very spiritual. But if they are in like a lower part of their timeline and they haven't found spirituality, there's lots of like depression and darkness in their life, right? A life path 7 needs spirituality because that's where they get their power from. That's where they get their confidence from. Life path 7s have a really hard time with confidence. Yeah. Spirituality is where life path 7 will find all their confidence. That's good news. Thank you for the confirmation. Lo, you always tell me I already know this, and I do. Yes, you do. Peace be with me. It wasn't me, peace be with me, that told you that, by the way. I promise you it was not me. It was you. I think it was your spirit guide, okay? Your spirit guide said that. That's why they know. That's why they say it. When they say these things, they say it with utmost confidence because they know already, right? Question, is there another way I can recall my energy back? Of course you can. I know I can be setting the intention though. Is there another way? There's lots of ways, but obviously the easiest way is to do your affirmations. Yes? Call your power back by affirming. Feeling yourself in the heart right here, putting on some dope ass handpan music like this or whatever, anything that's gonna get you into a meditative state. Holding your heart like this, and then saying, I call my power back. I call my power back. I call my power back from all corners of the world, in all parts of the cosmos, and to any energy that is attached of me that is not on my highest good, I let go and surrender. Surrender back to the flow of the universe, and surrender back to the highest of timelines. Yes? Found out the guy is a life path 8 and I'm a 6. Interesting. Kether, I'm a path 1. Let's go. Masculine energy. That's very good. Life path 1. Life path 1s have a destiny. Have a destiny of action. Yes. If right now you're a life path 1 and you know you're very still, it's probably because you're being asked by spirit at this moment to be still, so you can meditate and learn things of the spiritual realm. But if you're a life path 1, it's almost 100% that you're going to take whatever it is that you learn in the spiritual and apply it with absolute action because it is a very masculine number. I got the keys also with the life path 1. Let's go. Hi Edgar, it's the same with me that I get my power from spirituality, although my life path is 5, but it deeply resonates with me. Yes, for sure. Life path 5s are very interesting as well. Life path 5 is actually one of the 5 energy is actually one of my favorite energies in the numerology, just because they are very Sagittarius type of energy, very Aquarius. You know what I mean? Very aloof, very in the mind a lot, very free spirit, you know, very, very free spirit, but very intelligent as well. Intelligent and spiritual as well. So, Life Path 7 and Life Path 5 are very similar. The only problem, not problem, but the only difference between both life paths would be that the Life Path 7 is just a little too, it can judge a lot. They're more about head intelligence, while the free spirit is more like let live. Yeah, it's all good. Everyone's all chilling. Let go and let live. You know. Love and Light 777 with the Life Path 1 as well. Look at all these Life Paths 1 here, man. I didn't think there was that many Life Path 1s here. Yeah. You guys are going to be leaders in something, man. You guys are going to be leaders of yourselves or leaders of a group, creating your own business, having a dope-ass career, doing something in the 3D that takes action to do. Awesome. Life Path 4. Let's go Life Path 4s. I have 4 on my chart as well. 4 is also a pretty masculine number, I'd say. 4 is more like hard work, right? Routine, law and order, all that stuff. 4s are like those like Virgos, you know, like the nerdy ones that have like the glasses and they're in the background doing all the notes. That's what a 4 is. Thank you for explaining that. What destiny number? What a destiny number? I have 11. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll explain some of the numerology because I love numerology. Okay. So there's lots of there's lots of numbers in the numerology reports, guys, that are important, but there are 4 main well, I say 5. 5 main numbers in your numerology that are going to be a big impact. Obviously, your life path is the number 1, okay? The next one's going to be the second most important is going to be the date that you were born in, okay? So I was born on October 31st, which is Halloween, and the date 31st, if you add them, it's a 4. So the date number for me is a 4. So that's how you get your date. Then the third would be your soul's urge number, then your destiny, and then your maturity. So with the destiny path is more like I mean, kind of like what it's called. It's not really truly the destiny that you're going on. That's more like your life path. The destiny path is more of like your expression of self, right? Your goals. You know what I mean? Like, what are you striving for, right? What are you climbing up the ladder for? You know what I mean? What have you set your goals for? Like, how do you express yourself in that, right? That's more of what that is, the destiny number, which is the third most important number. Then comes your soul urge number. Your soul urge number is very important to us light workers because we have to understand our soul's purpose, right? We have to understand why our soul came here in the first place, right? Your soul came here to do something, okay? What is it exactly that your soul came here to do? The soul's urge number is going to provide lots of clarity with that. If you guys still don't know your soul's urge number, go check out your numerology report, okay, guys? For a destiny number 11. Number 11 is a master number, okay? Anybody that has a number 11 in their chart, you are a part of the master numbers, okay? Number 11, if you add 1 and 1, it's a 2, right? So technically you're a life path 2, or not life path, but you're number 2, which is feminine number, right? 2 is harmony, compassion, diplomacy, okay? Love. But you have 2 1s in there as 11. That's why it stays as an 11, okay? With those 2 1s, you get the energy of 1. So you get the energy of a leader, right? So it's like a combination of both, right? So you have lots of charisma inside of you as an 11, okay? Lots of charisma, lots of leadership qualities, but at the same time, you're compassionate. You have harmony and peace in your heart, right? Meaning it's going to make you a great leader, right? A great leader of the people, right? Charismatic, things like that. Now, That's for the life path, or excuse me, that's for the number 11, okay? Soul Urge 22. That's your Soul Urge due to dodge. That's incredible. Okay, so for the Soul Urge 22. 22 is also a master number. There's 3 master numbers, okay? There's 11, 22, and 33. Let me turn it down a little bit. 11 is the master number of charisma, right? Again, you have the number 1 and 2 in there, creating a balance of masculine and feminine energies, giving you a lot of charisma and leadership properties. Yes. Then you have the master number 22. Yeah. So master number 22 is a life path 4. Okay, which means routine, law and order, all these things. But you have the number 2 in there. Number 2 again is a feminine number. So you're adding work, law and order, and routine. A lot of Virgo energy with harmony and love together, more of like a balance, but this time it's something different. It's less of like charisma and more of like builder, right? You're gonna do something, you're gonna create something big, because it's a master number, a big business, right? Create, maybe even make a big facility, a big building, who knows, something massive. That's what you're gonna do here. That's what your soul wants to do as well, since it's your soul urge instead of your life path. That's what your soul came here to do, something big in that sense, right? Again, it doesn't have to be super massive, but it can be something big for like even just the spiritual community or something, okay? Which most likely is probably what it is. What about number 33, which makes life path 6? Yes, Josh Marston, number 33 is a life path 6. So life path 6 is the number of family, right, and unity, yes? But it is a 3 and a 3. So 3 is the number of communication as well. So it has both of those combined, all right? So number 33 is actually the most influential number when it comes to all of the numbers in numerology, including all the master numbers. Okay, if you have a number 33 in your chart, you are really legit destined for something big. Okay, if you are in your higher timeline, all of this requires you guys to be in at least a version of a higher timeline. Okay, if you're in a very low timeline, you're not gonna have any of these things. Okay, unless you're like a tyrant or something. But master number 33 is going to be something big, massive, okay? Both influential, and you're going to create something, right? Okay. Awesome. Talking about the numbers, numerology. Numerology is incredible, guys. If you guys have not yet, you guys still don't know your numerology report, guys, go check out, there's this awesome app called the Numerology Rediscover Yourself. I know I've talked about this before in past lives, but I feel like there's some people that don't know about this awesome app, and you need to know about this app, baby. This app will give you all of your numbers, guys, your soul urge, your life path, your destiny, all of them. And you can have some type of map, at least, to understand what it is your destiny is. You know what I mean? The soul urge will also help with that a lot, guys. Knowing your soul's urge will help you find your purpose, guys. So go check that app out. It's called Rediscover Yourself Numerology. Rediscover yourself. That's right, 11 charisma. That's right, Aaliyah. I don't have so much connections with numbers, so I'm totally not lost now. Yes, guys, go check out, excuse me if I lost you guys, you know what I mean? I can go really in depth when it comes to numerology, but you know what? Maybe I can put it on here. Alright, here we go. Alright, guys. Just in case, I know most of us know this app, but just in case some of us don't know, go check that app out, guys, if you guys want to know all of your numerology numbers. And I'm not affiliated with them. I just think it's a really, really dope app. Although I probably should be affiliated with these people, because I'm always advertising their app. My numbers are 369. Life path 3, my twin flame is life path. Wow, your numbers are 369, huh? Wow. Those are the numbers of the cosmos, Crownless. Those are the numbers of the cosmos. Let's go. That's incredible. Meditative, life path 8. Man, life path 8. Look, if you're a life path 8 or have 8 in your chart, work on that karma, man. Work on that karma. The more you work on that karma, the more abundance is going to come. 8 is the number of abundance and karma. If you are not in your highest timeline, not working towards your karma, right? Trying to heal your karma, you're going to get to negativity in your life, yes. But if you work towards your karma, putting in work, try to heal yourself, all that cool stuff, abundance is coming. Abundance is coming. It's only a matter of time. So my beautiful life path 8s, hold on to that faith, baby. And hold on to that belief that abundance is here. Question, is it important to remember your dreams? Sometimes I write them down, but other times I feel like there's no point. It would depend on what it is that you're trying to discover about yourself, Singing Bird, right? I say yes, you are correct. Sometimes, right, dreams don't matter. There's no point. But other times, when the dreams are very vivid and they're very intense, right, and you can remember them more clearly than other times, and you can feel them throughout the day, then that's when you probably should write them down, right? Let's say it's one of those dreams, right, where you're sleeping, obviously, and you're dreaming, wake up from the dream, right? You're like, wow, that was intense. You go back to sleep, and you kind of return back to the same dream a little bit, right? Back to the same scenario. Then that means that dream is persistent. It means that there's probably something in that dream that you're missing, right? Remember, everything is symbolic in the spiritual realm. Bye-bye, Just Marson. Thank you for being here. Everything is symbolic in the spiritual realm, right? So this means that whatever you are experiencing on the other side, it is an energy indicative of whatever it is that you are thinking at that moment. So in that moment, if you're going through a theme, right, or an insecurity that you are trying to overcome, right? Remember, all these insecurities go right back to your root chakra, which is your fears. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of being judged, all these things, okay? So by the way, that's why people have those dreams of when they wake up in like school and they have like just underwear on, right? That's literally the fear of judgment, right? You don't want to be judged because you have underwear on. So your dream is attacking that insecurity. See? Your dream, meaning you're probably your lower entities, right, are attacking that insecurity and stuff like that. So for you, what you gotta do is just be aware of that, right? Be aware of your fears. Be aware of your fears so you can find and locate, yes, if this dream is worthy of me writing things down, because there might be something there. I want to write stories. You can, Doodle Dodge. You will. How's that? I will write stories. Get to that little part of yourself, right? In here, in your heart. That little part, that little piece of energy that says, I can do this. That says, I will do this. That says, of course I can do this. Get to that little energy and feed it. Feed it and feed it and feed it till it becomes a big bubble of love and inspiration and motivation. Yes? Thank you for taking the time and initiative to share the knowledge that you have and be kind enough to interact with others. Of course, man. I'm a light worker just like you guys, man. We're all in this together. Let's go. We're all in this together, man. And this is my purpose, guys. Again, this is my God-given purpose. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. It feels good to do this. Hey, Edgar, can you tell me if there are any messages from Spirit that are relevant now? Of course I can. Yeah. Let's just invite Spirit again and become more zen again, yes? You need to guard your heart. There's something or someone possibly that is making you, possibly putting ideas in your mind, maybe even unconsciously, that's taking away the love that you have for yourself. I think you possibly know who it is. Or what it is. Yes. You need to guard your heart. Protect your heart. Your heart is where all your power comes from. It is okay to protect yourself. It is okay to put up boundaries for yourself. Yes, you are not the bad guy. And here's the thing. Even if we are working towards the light, my friends, even if we are working towards God's will, we will still be bad guys, bad people in other people's stories. And that's okay. That is okay. Let them talk. Let them say what they have to say. The only power they have over you is their ability to make you believe that you have no power. Yes. But that time is over, my friends. No more Mr. Lightworker and Mrs. Lightworker being the butt of all the jokes. No more getting stepped on by others. We are not going to redirect this light that we have back to ourselves. Back to ourselves, because the light and the love that we give others, we deserve it as well. Yes. It's gotta be epic being alive right now and having all those numbers. Numbers? Oh, the life path numbers? The 369? That's awesome. That's literally the numbers of the cosmos. That's Tesla right there. That's super cool. Yes, 369. Yes, absolutely. Definitely epic. Definitely epic. Life of a 7. Life path 7 born. Both my partner and Twin Flame and I are 7s. He passed over last year, but love never dies. My condolences to you, Life of a 7. My fellow Life Path 7. Thank you for being here as well. I really do appreciate you being here and, of course, explaining your story. Much love to you. Condolences and, of course, namaste. Lots of power in the Life Path 7, guys. If you find yourself as a Life Path 7, lots of power inside the 7. They just need confidence. And without spirituality, the Life Path 7 suffers. Because the Life Path 7 finds their confidence through spirituality. And of course there's other life paths as well that do that. places that I saw in my dreams. I found those exact places in real life or in the physical world. This happened with me many times. Yes, you are definitely astral traveling to Tokyo. Excuse me. Definitely astral traveling. You are traveling to those places, baby. Yeah. Super cool. You are welcome, Shambavi. You are very, very welcome. Jennifer with the Life Path 33. Wow, I'm telling you guys, man, if you guys are a Life Path 33, you are destined for greatness. You are destined for greatness, okay? Very charismatic, but most importantly, very influential. Very, very influential. But here's the thing about Life Path 33s. Since a lot of the things that Life Path 33s do require a lot of time to create, to be, right? Whatever it is that they're doing, or to get to that phase in their life. Usually the things that they do is in the later parts of their life, right? It takes a Life Path 33 to go through a lot of things. Lots of things. In order for the Life Path 33 to be molded into the big influential, charismatic leader that they're going to be, right? And by the way, this goes for all the master numbers in numerology. The master numbers in numerology do have a more difficult time in life. They have more challenges. They have more darkness follows them as well because they need to evolve more, right? So if you find yourself as a master number 11, 22, 23 in your chart or as a life path, and you see a lot of things coming at you, challenges that are very difficult to transmute, understand that your soul knows that you can do it. It literally gave you the avatar to be able to do it. You all can do it. I think we all do it, whenever unconscious, having faith in your higher self. Are you talking about going into the astral realm? Definitely. Everybody astral travels. Everybody. Well, technically, we're there now. Right now. Here's the cool part, guys. Here's the crazy part about all this. We are actually all together in one big ball of light as souls on the other side right now, watching us play this game. So we are in the astral realm right now. We always are. We never leave. Astral traveling, when someone can astral travel, all that means is that they are aware that they're astral traveling, or they remember, right? We all travel astrally. We all get out of our bodies, all of us. We always do it every time we sleep or whatever. But we just don't remember, or we're not aware of it. Yeah? Awareness, if you want to get awareness of this, it's about losing your fear. Yes, losing the fear. And coming back to the observer mode. See, the observer is never in fear, which means the observer is not experiencing the feelings that are going on in that moment, the energy that is going on. It is just observing it. Yes? So it is outside of that, which means it is open to everything. God is the observer. When you become the observer in your own mind, you're not experiencing and identifying with the lower energies anymore. You are now separate. It's the same thing in the astral realm, in the spiritual realm, and in the mind. We are always trying to return back to the observer. If you have a cat, you astral project while you sleep. Your cat will often stay by your physical vessel while you're out, and you astral project spiritually. Yes, it's very true, Christina. Very true. Cats are very, very spiritual animals. Even just by I would even notice even just when I would do do some shrooms or whatever. Like my cat already knows right away. Oh, this guy, he's in the spiritual realm now, you know? So they'll come next to me and sit next to me or whatever. They're very, 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 very spiritual animals. This discussion rocks. Greatest topic ever. Let's go, Life of a 7. Let's go. This discussion does rock, man. Best discussion ever. What's better than talking about spiritual stuff? In my own experience and knowledge, what do you think? What do you think is the general purpose of a Life Path 1, Destiny 11, and Soul 7? Wow, what a great avatar you have there. Yes, like I said, everything, just because you have an avatar, it also depends where you're placed in the world, what people, what people are placed there, all that stuff, right? But for the most part, a Life Path 1 is, again, masculine number. It's all about action, okay? So your whole life, Kether, by the way, and I'm sure there's probably periods where you probably didn't take action or whatever, probably because if you're dealing with things, that happens in life. You're not always going to be doing what your life path says, but for the most part, in your whole life, it's going to require you to do things that take action, right? It's going to require you to move, right? Take, motion, right, rather than stillness. Okay. Now, for your destiny, okay, you have a life path, Master 11. With the Master 11, again, it is a very charismatic number, and it's very influential because it has the balance between them both masculine and the feminine. With this destiny, it means that the road that you take is probably going to be a spiritual road because your soul's urge is also a 7. 7 is a very, very spiritual number. 7, all the master numbers, and 9 are the most spiritual numbers. And I guess 2 is pretty intuitive as well. But I'm talking about real connection to the spiritual, 7, 9, and all the master numbers, okay? So this tells me that whatever it is that you're going to be doing, Kether, it's going to be tied to your spirituality. It's super obvious too. It's going to be tied to your spirituality. Destiny 11 and a Soul 7. That is very, very, very spiritual. Most of your life is going to be due to spirituality, and in fact, since your soul urge is a 7, a lot of your power and confidence and love that you have for yourself, all that stuff is going to come from your spirituality, from your spiritual practices and your discipline. So I suggest treat it like a discipline, yeah, right? Treat it like I said earlier, like your craft. Alchemy is your craft, right? Evolution is your craft. All of these things, okay? So, if you follow your guidance, if you follow your truth, and you believe in yourself, and you heal, you're going to have a life that is related to spirituality, and you're going to take action on something like that. Does this make sense? Now, this does not mean that your career is automatically going to be of spirituality, like you're not going to do readings or anything like that. You can, 100% that you probably can, or you probably should, but it doesn't mean that you're going to. It just means that your energy, the confidence that you get in order for you to go after the career that you want, whatever it is, right? It's going to come from your spirituality. Yes? And then the thing that you focus on, if it's truly your passion, right? You're going to be very influential in it because this is part of your destiny. Does this make sense? Edgar, would you kindly do me, please? You want me to give you a... You want me to tap into your energy, Omkra? I can do that. Life of a 7. Awesome. I got a couple 7s in here. Awesome. There are things that you watch, Omkra. This is very specific. There are things that you watch, Omkra, online, right, that are actively taking away some of your stillness. Okay, meaning they're putting some lower energies in you, right? possibly rage baiting, maybe things like that, right? Be careful with some of the things that you watch online. I think that's the energy right away. I got the energy right away, and I know it's that energy because that's the same energy. A lot of my guidance, I get that energy as well. Like, stop watching that, right? So, be careful with some of the things that you watch online. Okay, some of it puts ideas in your mind that takes you away from spirit. Or at least if you're going to watch things in the Matrix, right? You're gonna indulge in stuff like that. Just be prepared, right? Put your walls up. Don't consent, right? And understand that this is just a game, right? Don't get rage baited, right? It's just a game that they're playing in the 3D, right? All that stuff. I also feel like this is a message for obviously all of us here. Okay, let's be careful with the things that we watch, guys. Right? Obviously, I'm not trying to put fear in you guys. You can do whatever you want. Just be aware. Yes. I got the keys. Went to go meditate. Thank you for being here. I got the keys. If you're not listening to this, no worries. Appreciate you. Have fun in the spiritual realm. Let's go. I think I saw a question here. Okay. True about 7 and spirituality. I have 2 sevens in my birth date, and everything has to start with spirit for me, or it doesn't work out. Very clear. Yes, Crownless. Yes, 100%. Same with me. I mean, before I'm a life path 7, so before I was spiritual, um, I was very negative, very negative. I was very logical though, very logical person. You know, lot of science and intelligence was my thing. You know, a lot of like the mind, but I was very miserable. You know what I mean? I had no connection to my spirituality at all. You know, I had no confidence in myself. You know, and I was very very judgy of lots of things. You know what I mean? A very low period. Until I found spirituality, of course. Found all of my confidence and my purpose through it. Christina over here teaching her methods of astral traveling. I love it, man. I love it. And you are absolutely correct, Christina. Yes, faith over fear. Like I said, guys, fear is the number one thing that blocks you from the spiritual realm because it puts you in the lower dimensional spaces. And I know I repeat a lot of the same points, my beautiful friends and family, soul family, but there might be some people that haven't heard them, so I'll repeat them over and over again until it's muscle memory, baby. Can you please read me and give me some guidance right now? I'm going through a tarot moment, and have no idea why or what to do. All right, Jennifer, let's go. No worries, Jennifer, on Jennifer's tarot moment. She can do this with the help of course, her beautiful spirit guides and her awesomeness as well. Yes, let's go. Let me invite spirit in a little bit. So okay, I saw this in my mind right now, Jennifer. I saw the real version of you, which looked almost like your inner child, poking its head out, right? Very happy and inspired. The real version of you, right? Almost like looking at you, right? It felt like I was looking through your eyes almost, but like she was looking at you, telling you like, I'm right here. Yeah? I'm here. I've always been here. I never left. I'm here the whole time. You have to accept yourself, your true self, as the real self. Accept yourself as entering this new real self. Yes? Now, I did feel that there are still blockages, but everyone has blockages. Okay? So there's no worries on that. These blockages with your realization of your true self within that you can see inside, Jennifer, with this realization, it will help clear the impurities in your aura, which is your blockages and your insecurities. It will give you a new light, yes? But you have to recognize this version of you within yourself, Jennifer. Yes? You are very welcome, Jennifer. Yes. Look within yourself. Deeply within yourself. And do this while you're meditating, yes? And imagine and visualize. Visualize yourself as the most perfect self there is. Now, if it's difficult to visualize, it's okay. Just feel it. Just feel it. Right? There's going to be negative energy here telling you this, telling you that, telling you this. It's okay. Don't worry about that energy. Okay? Even if it's there and it's dense and it's icky, focus only on the timeline that you are creating right now. Focus only on her, the true self of you, the higher self, the one that has everything that she desires already, the one that is healed already, the one that is in love, your soul. Focus on her. Yes. And then accept her as you. Tell yourself in your mind or in affirmation that this is me now, that I am happy now, that I am purposeful now, and that I am closer and closer to my higher timeline now. And I shed off any old impurities that do not align with my highest truth. Now, come back to this, right? Write this down, do all that stuff, okay? And say it deep within while you're holding your heart, while you're meditating. Say it really, really deep within. What you're doing right now, what I'm helping you to do, Jennifer, is I'm helping you to link, right, with your truest version of self. Boom. Okay? I'm helping you to link with the truest version of self so that then you can start accepting. You see, your inner child right now, if it's still in a lower form, tower moment, you're almost there, right? To overcome something, you're almost there. In order for you to be able to do that, is you need to have some hope and faith that you can get to the place that you want to get to, right? By visualizing it, by creating it in the moment. Because remember, there's no time. Time is an illusion. There's no future version of yourself, right? That future version of yourself is right here, right now. And you are creating it, baby. Yeah. Through your love for yourself and through your connection that you have to your higher self. Okay, I used to see myself flying, going past everything on my timeline and then stopped. And they stopped me and said, slow down. Interesting. Slow down. It's probably a timing thing then. Yes. So this is it. I'm glad you told me this, Jennifer, because this is even better for you. Okay. This is even better for you because now it's almost 100% that you're going to heal. You're going to get over this tower moment 100%. All it is now is timing. Yes. They're trying to guide you perfectly. Your guides, right, are trying to guide you perfectly in this journey so that then you can learn your lessons at the right time so that then events could then be sparked, right? So that then you can learn more lessons through other events, right? Does this make sense? This is the evolution, right? That's why a lot of the times when we feel like we need to, like we feel like, man, why haven't I evolved yet? Why haven't I done this yet? Why haven't I done? It's because we're not there yet in timing. We're not ready yet in our inner alchemy yet to accept the abundance that is coming. A lot of the times our inner child is so defeated by this place and it doesn't believe that it can it doesn't believe that it deserves the abundance, right? So even if, let's say you are getting your abundance, but your inner child doesn't believe that it deserves abundance, it's gonna self-sabotage, right? So you have to be ready perfectly in your inner alchemy to accept your abundance. Does this make sense? Very, very, very good, Christina. I've been rewiring. Let me read this. Wow, this is genius. I've been rewiring my brain regarding fear frequency. I think that's why I think about it more because I started. Yep, yep. Frequency I'm in. What is? Yes, exactly. This is why I say all the time, guys, that everything is frequency. It's one of my biggest affirmations. Every time I tell myself, right, like I fall into the logic of things. Why did this happen because of this? Why is this? Why do I suck? Right? All that stuff. I remind myself, oh no, everything is frequency. Everything is frequency. So it's not about me. Like it's not about why does this happen to me? Why this? It's about why am I asking this? Why am I saying, why is this happening to me? It's because I'm in a lower frequency. So let's raise that frequency instead. Let's raise that frequency and be like, I'm glad this is happening to me. Yes? Very good, Christina. I like that very, very much. Hi, Edgar. Any guidance from my higher self? I'm feeling that Kali Ma is trying to communicate and give some messages. Wow, Rim. Let's go. Kali Ma, very, very powerful deity that you're trying to connect to. Yes. Okay. Okay. Um. I feel Ridma. Okay. Okay. Yes. So, Ridma. It was faint what I saw from her. Um. But something about lots of spiritual activity right now. Something about you not allowing the energies, right, of others to enter your aura. Maybe you know what I'm talking about here, Ridma. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. But you are letting energies of others at the wrong times enter your aura and disrupt you. And now that aura, that impurity in your aura stays there for a couple days and it goes away. Okay. Now, there are protection spells that you can do, as well as power spells that you can do, even with Kali Ma. Yes, she might help you a lot with that, and she can also help you with perspective if you want to connect with her yourself. I think she's just telling you to put up your boundaries. Okay? Put up your boundaries and have strength, inner strength within. Okay. What up, Kearns? No, today's Wednesday, so it's at 3 p.m. On Friday, it's at 5 p.m., yes. But thank you for being here, Kearns. Let's go. Edgar, could you clear something about fallen angels for me? Are they really bad as some people make them? Don't think so. And you also refer to us as fallen. Yes, so the only reason fallen angels are a bad term is because it's a certain religion made it seem bad, right? And you know which certain religion. But before that, fallen angels is look. We have to look at this place as an experience and a simulation, the Matrix, a game. Okay, we come into this game to fall, right? That's what we're called, fallen angels, right? To fall to the darkness. Nobody, I don't care if you're a Christian and you never sin or whatever. Nobody can get away from their darkness. It's impossible here because it's an energy, right? That's why we're called fallen angels, because all of us are angels. We come from the divine. All of us come from the love vibe. We're love beings, okay? When we come in here, we fall to the darkness. All of us do. And it's not just one life, okay? One experience is a bunch of lives that you've fallen into. Heaven is here as well, so there's like a little pit stop in between lives to go to heaven, right? And then come back to this experience again until you're done with your cycle. Because you've fallen and now you're coming out. That's why all of us are so evolved spiritually, because we're old souls. We've been in this experience for a very long time already. Now we're on our way out. Yeah? The only reason people say things like fallen angels are bad and all these things, it's because of certain religions. Okay? And these certain religions are very, very 3D. Meaning they use fear. They use fear to program and control people. And we all know as light workers that fear is the way to control the soul. When you let go of your fear, you lose the fear. All in the spiritual opens up again, because everything is love and fear is an illusion, baby. Let's go. Yes, thanks a lot. I needed that actually. Let's go, Ridma. Awesome. No worries. Like screenwriting, and when it is time, the actor will naturally do the acting, consciously doing it. Will the actor stay in the script? Of course. There's many possibilities, man. And you are correct. This is why Dolores Cannon would say this place is like a stage, because it literally is. Yes, it's literally a stage. Everyone is playing their role. Everyone is acting. Even me at this moment, I'm acting as Edgar the Alchemist. Thank you for this live server. I'm very inspired. Let's go, Life of a 7. No worries, man, no worries. My fellow Life Path 7, let's go. Okay, my beautiful light workers, my precious, precious light workers, my diamonds in the rough, my soul tribe, soul family, my fellow alchemists. I think I'm gonna call it quits for this live, guys. This was a wonderful live. I had a very cool, nice time. I met some cool people here, some new cool people, yeah. And we got to connect with spirit a little bit. Not as much as before, as we usually do, but it's okay. My beautiful friends, my beautiful family, I will be back live right here again on Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. If you guys want to come and join your soul brother for another awesome live show and connecting to spirit and talking about the coolest topic in the world, spirituality, I'll be back Friday. And if you guys want to check out the Lighthouse Lightworker Discord community, is in the video description down below. Also, if you guys want a private one-on-one crystal ball reading with myself There are no topics that are off limits, and everything is private, of course. Whatever we say stays with us, and that is it, baby. That is also an option in the video description down below. But other than that, my beautiful friends, I love you guys so very, very much, and I'll see you on Friday. Yes? Namaste.